good morning. So it's 7:35 in the morning. So I start my work usually at about 8 o'clock. And moreover, I want to touch one thing here. So before starting my internship, I was a lot much nervous about that. What kind of clothing should I be wearing in the company, or maybe how should I bring myself on day one of my internship itself in terms of the clothing. So I just want to guide you over here. So the normal dress code is really business casual, which really involves you can just wear a t-shirt. Like I prefer to wear a t-shirt, like a normal pant. So whatever is comfortable for you, just wear that things. And in terms of your shoes, just have like semi-casual shoes. I've seen some of the people in the company who even wear sport shoes as well. So it's completely alright. So what the company really wants is to bring yourself at the work to the fullest. So you have to be comfortable and you have to just really enjoy your work. So really don't worry much about your dress code.
Babe, tonight my heart is on fire and I can't help thinking of you. Babe, tonight my suit is getting higher and I can't help.
Finally, I've reached company's quarters, so we have to always wear a mask when we are on site due to COVID restrictions. So in the UK, it's like the lockdown is going to be open from June onwards, but I think mask is really important until then. Even the vaccination, the cases are low, but still it's very important for us to stay safe. By the way, for my today's schedule, so today is more of like a office-based day. So I'll be in part of like various different meetings for my project related. So maybe I'll kind of show you. And the second, I've got like 1 hour schedule where I'll be actually going to the lab for my bit of my project work as well. So maybe I'll just give you a bit of snippets of that, and might be more of reflect upon the things which I do, so you get a good idea that what you can really expect in the internship, in the science role, chemistry role. By the way, you don't know like my introduction as well, so let me just give you that. So I'm working in R&D. It's like research and development at a company called Procter & Gamble. So it's a consumer good company. So I started my internship in July 2020. So now it's actually coming near to the end. So now it's like July 2021 is my last month of like my internship itself. So it's like it's been like 10 months now I'm working in this role. So very interesting place to work. So I've been really enjoying this internship. Might be I'll kind of reflect more as I go through the video instead of just sitting over here and giving a monologue. So let's see how the day goes. Now I'm just heading towards my lab. Let's see what all things I do there.
With this feeling I can leave. I'm working and I'm dreaming. Will you dare to give it all up and walk by my side? Do you see the road? Do you hear it's cold? Do you want a bite of it?
So well, I've just came back from my lab. So I was working with my team to help them in sample weighing of few of the materials for my experiment, which is due to start next week onwards. So while helping them, guiding about like where are the materials, how to weigh them, and XYZ things. So, and you might be thinking that who kind of decides my own schedule for an intern. So basically, when you are in the beginning, your supervisor will be really helping you out. So there will be two members. One will be your supervisor, the other will be the manager, right? And you will be directly reporting to your supervisor itself. So he'll be kind of initially guiding you with regards to what kind of trainings you have to take and all that stuff. But as you progress, you will be really learning a lot of new things, and you'll be kind of be empowered that you can really optimize your own schedule itself. So basically now it's my 10th month, so I'm kind of experienced intern, so called. So well, I kind of optimize my own work schedule, and whereas there are certain times when there are a lot of works which are coming from all the 3-4 different directions from different people. Now there your supervisor is really helpful, so he kind of decides upon the priority, and what I'll kind of recommend you guys is that rather than your supervisor kind of telling you for the priority, you should be coming up with your own plans. Well, I've got like this 4 different works to do. This is a work which I'll be doing first, second, third and fourth. On the same time, you can take his guidance as well. So always go with the kind of firm plan to your supervisor when you think that you are kind of stressed up with like, not stressed up, like let me rephrase it, that a lot of work is coming from different directions as well. So your supervisor is your key contact in your internship. So well, now I've got my coffee. Now we get like free of cost coffee on site, which is quite cool. So I'm just letting you know we get like cappuccino, even there are teas as well. So really good thing. So even I've got my meetings, I've grabbed my coffee, I'll just kind of attend the meeting, and it's quite important second one, because for the same project which I'm working on, which I'm due to start from next week onwards. So let's see what comes up in the meeting. So well, actually I've finished 2 meetings which were just side by side to each other. So the first one was really, if you work in organization, the things really get updated, the software really gets updated. So it was kind of a revisit that what all new updations has been happening on the different softwares which we utilize. And the second one was a bit intense. So we were working kind of really thinking about like how are we going to plan our kind of experiment which I want to do like next week onwards. So which was a bit kind of hectic, was not as we had planned. So sometimes this all things happen, so we had to kind of readjust our plans with the team itself. So what I want to say over here is that just in terms of this readjustment, it is not due to me, so it is just like kind of a team effort. So whenever like there is kind of one of the area where we think like we have got a bit of a weakness, we have to work as a team together to sort that out. So that's what we exactly did. So we worked in the team and we have readjusted our plan. So let's see how does the experiment will go. So anyways, now it is about 12 o'clock, so it's lunch break. Essentially you can take break anytime, so you can take half an hour in the afternoon, maybe you can start at 2 o'clock, 2:30, depending upon your day itself. So might be sometimes even I've got some meeting at 12 o'clock. However, I'm free for next half an hour, so I'll be having my lunch break. I don't have like a proper meal during my lunch at 12 o'clock. I essentially have a cup of coffee, which is just essentially free of cost. So I really like this coffee a lot. So I'll be having a bit of a coffee break for me for a half an hour. Maybe we'll kind of relax, watch some kind of YouTube videos or something like that, just kind of chill around. So well, I enjoyed my lunch break, and now currently it is 3:30 in the afternoon, so it's my time to go back home. However, just want to reflect upon this time period, what all things I did. So there wasn't really much to do. So what I did was, so I had done few of my experiments last few weeks. So I did the write-up of that work. So essentially we have to record each and everything, that how we executed the experiment, what all materials did we use, what were the conclusions out of the data, and all the things needs to be recorded. So I did that write-up, and then secondly I've got a lot of things to do from the university as well. So during your internship there will be few of the assignments which your university will be sending. So I've got like 3 different things to do. One is my literature review, second is my final report, and third is my 4 different assignments. There's 4 different assignments. I've completed them all, and currently I was working on my literature review. So we have to write a literature review of about 6,000 words on one specific topic, which has been agreed between me and my like university supervisor and my industrial supervisor. So there's 3 people, we have agreed on a topic, and I'm really researching on that to really find some available data from some like online resources itself. So I've written 3,000 words out of 6,000, so nearly getting there. By the way, my tip will be that all these kind of assignments, don't just leave them towards the end of internship. So for example, currently I'm towards my end of internship and I'm a bit kind of struggling. So my suggestion is to start doing all of those things in the beginning of your internship itself, in the initial like 3 to 4 months, to get most of the things done, and towards the end just focus on a final report. So for me, I'm a bit in a pain, so I have to do my final report and also literature review. Let's see how does it go. So I'll keep you all updated. Reached my home, and quite surprising thing is that I got this kind of a goodie bag from my company itself. So I didn't expect that. Well, they've got like some pots, then we've got chocolate powder, then we've got some tea bags. It's quite good, but then a Yorkshire tea, and such big organizations, if you work, you'll be getting this goodie bags, and it's quite exciting and good as well, right? We'll enjoy some cup of nice tea tomorrow morning. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. You got some kind of crux regarding what does a life in intern really looks like. If you want to specifically know my morning routine, I haven't gone much in depth on know about my morning routine, evening routine, just make sure to comment that, and I'll just happily share that as well. So this will be the video which I'll be recommending you to watch next. Thank you, and I appreciate your time for watching this video. Thank you so much.